Exclusive contract from Feilu Novel Network Novel. Understanding the Sky. Shen protects the way. Join Chat Group EP1-10 cross to the 9 heavens and 10 earths, in the great wilderness stone village. Awakening your understanding in defying the heavens, and joining the chat dress of the heavens and all worlds. You watch the supreme bone of the wild emperor and suddenly realize the technique of reincarnation. You watch the bone script of the willow god, suddenly understand the willow god Dharma, comprehend the path of nirvana, and create the immortal king Nirvana Dharma, Shen. If you are in danger, this leaf will bloom. Qingyi. Don't disappoint the immortal path, don't disappoint the emperor. Which? Capture both the main and secondary bodies of the fairy, 1 dragon and 2 phoenixes, isn't it Yunchi? On a journey of 100,000 miles back, I am fortunate to have you. The ruthless emperor. Not to become an immortal, only to wait for you to return in the mortal world. Martial Soul Hall Pope. Tang San with dual deities. In front of Shiryu, he was just an ant. Master of Yunlan sect. Don't talk nonsense about the matter of the Warcraft mountain range. Snake Queen. From now on, you are my king. Holy Kaisha. The cultivation method of the human body's secret realm, using oneself as the seed, not limited by countless paths, is a great talent. Xiao Lingji. As the flame heavenly emperor, I suppress all enemies in the world. Yi Hei. The darkness is turbulent, fortunately with the help of the heavenly emperor. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. People in the Wilderness, Their Understanding Against Heaven, Join Chats. You are listening at novelfull.audio. 9 heavens and 10 earths, ancestral land of Shigua, Dahuang Shitsuan. Underneath a huge lightning strike log. A handsome and unparalleled young man opened his dark and deep eyes, bow to the charred old willow tree in front of you, and then leave. Brother Shiryu, I don't want to eat the animal milk you boiled. A little boy rushed over at lightning speed, pulling at the corner of the boy's clothes, raising his head and his big eyes flickering. Xiao, I just finished my cultivation, let's postpone it. Shiryu rubbed the little one's head and said with a smile. Well, let's rest well, brother Shiryu. Xiao Bu will go find Dian to play and come find you later. Xiao Bu Dian let go and bounced away. Shiryu returned to his wooden cabin, lay on his back on the wooden bed, looked at the ceiling, and summarized today's insights. Now with a wave of my arms, I have already gained 2,000 pounds of immense strength. Shiryu is full of confidence. Although it cannot compare to the young emperor of the wild. But among peers, it can also be considered unparalleled. The captain of the hunting team, Linhu, swung his arms and weighed only 5,000 to 6,000 pounds with tremendous strength. It is extremely rare for Shiryu to reach this level at the age of 10. The capital of Moving Blood Realm. Even a tribe of 10,000 people may not necessarily have a birth. After practicing for a while, you can join the hunting team and help Uncle Lin Hu hunt. During these days of cultivation, my appetite has greatly increased, which has made Uncle Lin Hu and his companions go out early and return late. It's too unpleasant. Sure you thought so. The origin of the heavens and all realms is bestowed upon you as a gift, awakening your full level of intelligence talent. From then on, your intelligence will go against the heavens at this moment. A piece of information suddenly appeared in Shiryu's mind. A itching sensation came from the head. Shiryu suddenly felt his thoughts clear, inspiration constantly emerging, and a bright light flickering in his eyes. He felt the strange force surging out of his mind. It seems like a brand new door has been opened. Full-level comprehension talent. Shiryu's heart was filled with indescribable excitement. With such an incredible ability. Whether it's comprehending treasure techniques or comprehending countless paths, it seems to have become easy. Thank you for the gift from Mother Earth. I now have the capital to pursue invincibility. I can experience the wonders of this world one by one in the future. For a moment, Shiyu's ambition ignited unlimited expectations for the future. Ding dong, Zhu Tian Wanjie chat group invites you to join, yes/no. Do I still have to hang up in the chat group of all heavens and all realms? Shiyu's eyes widened in amazement. Immediately followed was an uncontrollable ecstasy. Yes, yes, yes. In the next moment, a semi-transparent blue style panel appeared before my eyes. Zhu Tian Wanjie chat group ding dong. Shimura Dashi joins the chat group of the All Heavens and All Realms. Qingshan Town Dr. Immortal joins the chat group of All Heavens and All Realms. The Pope of the Martial Soul Hall joins the chat group of the All Heavens and All Realms. I really can't see joining the chat group of the Heavens and the World. Snow Moon Sword Immortal joins the chat group of All Heavens and All Realms. The leader of the Ancient Tomb sect joins the chat group of the All Heavens and All Realms. Taohua Island Xianjin joins the chat group of All Heavens and All Realms. Xiaoyan Lingji joins the chat group of the All Heavens and All Realms. Wanjie chat group, Xiao Yanlingji. Wanjie chat group, what is this? Peach Blossom Island daughter. It's done. I'm sure my daughter has food poisoning and hallucinations. The leader of the Ancient Tomb sect said, am I possessed by a demon? Snow Moon Sword Immortal. Is it a means of deceiving people in the demon cult? The Pope of the Martial Soul Hall said, is this Tang San's soul skill? I really can't see. Even if you're scared to death, pretend not to see. Qingshan Town Dr. Immortal. Ishimura Daisher. This is a chat group from the All Heavens and All Realms. Everyone comes from the All Heavens and All Realms. The group functions include red envelopes, shopping malls, tasks, recycling, cross-border teleportation, and group owner permissions. In an instant, there was information about the chat group. A surge of ideas flooded into the minds of the group members, and they all realized a lot. Shiyu noticed the information about the group leader's permissions. Isn't this the first goal coming? Strive to become the group leader. For the group members, Shiyu gained some understanding through group nicknames and speeches. Xiaoyan Lingji, this can't be more straightforward. The Baiyue woman in the 9 songs of Tianqing is gentle like water and passionate like fire. Peach Blossom Island's daughter. She should be the most popular female character in Mr. Jin's works. Huang Rong, who holds the title of Benzi Rong. The leader of the Ancient Tomb sect. Lin Chaoying. Li Macho. Little Dragon Girl. Snow Moon Sword Immortal, should be the second lord of Snow Moon City, Li Hani. The Pope of the Martial Soul Hall. Bibidong of the Love Continent. I really can't see, based on my speech. It should be Sigu Jianzi, who has yin and yang eyes and can see ghosts. Qingshan Town Dr. Immortal. Qingshan Town, where horses break through the sky. Ernan Poison Body Medicine Immortal. In an instant, these messages came to mind in Shiyu's mind. The effect of having a rebellious understanding is already evident, isn't it? Wanjie chat group, Xiao Yanlingji. Hello everyone, my name is Yanlingji. I'm 9 years old this year, and I'm glad to meet everyone here. Taohua Island Xinjiao. I have met all the group friends. My name is Huang Rong, and I am 15 years old this year. Snow Moon Sword Immortal. The second lord of Snow Moon City, Li Hani. Pope of the Martial Soul Hall. Pope Bibidong. I really can't see. Sigu Jianzi, female high school student, please give me more guidance. Qingshan Town Dr. Immortal. Dr. Immortal, hello everyone. Ishimura Daisher. Shiyu, hello everyone. A simple greeting was given. Then everyone changed their nicknames to their own names for easy communication. P.S. New book release, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 2. Shocking the World, for collection. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Group member. Shicun, world. The great thousand worlds, realm. Not yet entered the blood-moving realm, permission. 1 star, points. 1 star points. 0, prop. Currently unavailable, group functions. Red envelopes, recycling, shopping mall, tasks. Group leader permissions. Unactivated. The perfect world belongs to the vast world, and I don't know what level other people's world belongs to. Shicun thought to himself, feeling very curious. Wanjia chat group, Xiao Lingji. What level of world do everyone come from? They come from Xiaoqian world. Huang Rong. Little thousand worlds. Xiaoqian world, said Shigu Jianzi Lihani. Little thousand worlds. Xialongnu. Xiaoqian world. Yi Xiener. The world I am in is Zhongqian world. Huang Rong. Wow, from the world of Zhongqian, Dr. Shen is so amazing. Is there a fairy in your world? Yi Xiener. I don't know, I'm just a doctor from a small town, and I don't have access to any level of existence. Xiao Lingji. Sister Xiener hasn't grown up yet. If you become a strong person in the future, you should cover her up. Yi Xiener. I don't know how to cultivate, I only know medical skills. If I can heal and save people, I will be very happy. Li Hani said, as the name suggests, the medical fairy is a kind-hearted doctor. Everyone. +1, Bibidong said, I am about to become a deity. Why is my world level also in the little thousand world? This is unreasonable. Martial Soul World, Papal Palace, above the throne. Pope Bibidong sat elegantly with his legs crossed, wearing a glamorous and luxurious long dress, wearing a 9-curved purple gold crown on the head, and holding a gemstone scepter in hand. The skin is fair as snow, with delicate and flawless features, as if it were a masterpiece carefully crafted by nature. There is an intangible nobility and sacredness emanating from one's body, which makes one unable to resist the urge to pay homage and worship. Bibidong raised her eyebrows gently. This is too unscientific. She is now a peerless Dolua at level 99. He is the pinnacle of strength in the mainland and has obtained the inheritance of the Rakshasa god. After completing the divine examination, there will be gods. How could the world she is in be just a small world? Anyway, it should be the vast world. The definition of the world in chat groups. Divided into small thousand worlds, medium thousand worlds, and large thousand worlds. Xiao Lingji. Sister Dong is going to become a god. That may be the most powerful one in Xiaoqian's world. Everyone. +1, Bibidong said, of course it is. Maybe after I ascend to the divine realm, the world level will be upgraded to Zhongqian world. Xiao Lingji. What Sister Dong said makes sense, Shigu Jianzi. At Xiu, what level of world does Xiu Jun come from? Xiao Lingji. Yes, it's been a long time since Brother Shiryu spoke. Are you shy because you're the only boy in the chat group? Chuckles, Shiryu said. The world I live in is a vast world. Shiryu is very speechless. This little girl hasn't started teasing herself yet. Huang Rong. What? The vast world. Xiao Lingji. Is it really fake? Brother Shiryu, you don't know how to brag, do you? Suspected, if it's true, how terrifying the vast world where Shiryu Jun resides should be, said Shigu Jianzi Lihani said, Miss Bibidong's world should be more advanced than the small world we are in. I am quite curious about the vast world. Could you please tell me some interesting stories about the vast world? Xiao Lingji. They are also very curious. Everyone. Add 1. Shiryu said, I can't explain it clearly in a few words. Simply put, a grain of dust can fill the sea, and a blade of grass can cut through the sun, moon, and stars. Huang Rong. Oh my goodness, just listening to this sentence is very heart-wrenching. Li Hani said, the vast world where Senior Shiryu is located is truly terrifying. Shirgu Jianzi said, Senior Shiryu has such a clear understanding of his own world, shouldn't he have had a big start? Xiaolongnu. It feels really impressive. Huang Rong. Either it's a feeling, or it's very impressive. Xiaolongnu. Oh. Bibidong said, a grain of dust can fill the sea, and a blade of grass can cut through the sun, moon, and stars. What a great power this is, even if I become a god, I cannot do it. Yi Xiener said, that kind of existence must be able to live to death, flesh and bones. The world of Senior Shiryu is really desirable. Xiaoyan Lingji. Brother Shiryu, is there really a powerful existence that can achieve this level? They are children, you must not deceive me. Just a simple summary shocked the chat crowd. The title of Shiryu has also changed. Shiryu said, you little girl, why am I deceiving you? Is there any benefit in deceiving you? Xiaoyan Lingji. That's right too, he's wrong. Sticking out his tongue, Huang Rong. Yan Lingji's younger sister is so cute, Xiao Yan Lingji. Sister Huang Rong speaks so well. Although I haven't met her before, she must be a great beauty, Huang Rong. What a sweet little mouth. Bibidong recycling prop .30000 year soul bones, get 1 star points asterisk 15, Sigu Jianzi said, 30,000 years of soul bones. 30,000 years, Sister Dong is truly worthy of the existence that is about to become a god. 30,000 years, P.S. New book release, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 3. Becoming the group leader, exclusive privilege, Bibidong. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Xiao Yenling Ji. You can even get this kind of super antique bone. Sister Dong is so amazing. Worship, everyone. +1, Little Dragon Girl recycling prop. Cold Jade Bed, earns 1 star points asterisk 200, the world of divine sculptures. The Tomb of the Living Dead in Zhongnan Mountain. Little Dragon Girl has a stunning appearance, elegant and refined, with icy skin and jade bones, like blooming snow lotus on an iceberg, sacred and inviolable. She was dressed in white clothes and had a graceful figure, like a fairy descending to earth. Where is the cold jade bed left by my grandparents' mother.in.law? Looking at the cold jade bed disappearing out of thin air in front of her, Little Dragon Girl blinked in a silly and cute way, the flawless jade face suddenly surged with a hint of panic. Recalling everything just now, Xiaolongnu tapped her forehead, the treasure passed down by my grandparents seems to have been recycled by me. If Grandma's son finds out, how should I explain to her? Xiaolongnu has a worried expression on her face. Wanjia Chat Group. Xiaoyan Lingji. Wow, what kind of treasure is the cold jade bed? It's even more valuable than Sister Dong's 30,000-year soul bone. Bibidong said, Little Dragon Girl has such a precious treasure. It seems that she is also an extraordinary person. The level of her world should not be low, right? Everyone. +1, Huang Rong recycles props. Jade flute, soft sword. To earn 1 star point asterisk 1 point, 1 star point asterisk 1 point. Li Hani recycling prop. Listening to Rain sword, earns 1 star points asterisk 300, medical immortals recycling prop. First level wood type magic core, first level fire type magic core, obtaining 1 star points asterisk 50, 1 star points asterisk 50. Shirgu Jianzi said, I envy everyone for being able to recycle props and earn star points. The items around me are not eligible for recycling. Xiaoyan Lingji. They are also envious. Xiaolongnu. I seem to have caused trouble. The cold jade bed is a heritage of our sect. I accidentally used the chat group function to recycle it. How should I explain it to Grandma Sunday? Bibidong. Xiao saw various rapidly flashing recycling messages. As well as Xiaolongnu's speech, I couldn't help but smile. Xiaolongnu, isn't that silly? Subsequently, Xiao searched for something to find in his room. See if there is anything you can recycle in the chat group. Find some tools made from the bones of fierce beasts, flip them over, and list them on the ground. There are animal bone sticks, animal bone stone slabs, etc. I have uploaded everything. Anyway, there are plenty of these things in the village. Xiao recycling props. Earth dragon bone stick, dragon horn elephant bone. Reward 1 star points * 100, 1 star points * 500. Congratulations to the chat group member. Xiao. You have accumulated 1000 points per star and will automatically become the group leader, enjoying the privileges of the group leader. The person with the highest accumulated points will automatically become the group leader. Xiao raised his eyebrows and was very surprised. Am I now the group leader? It's too sudden. Xiao had no idea at all. Every household in these villages has animal bone tools, with a minimum value of 100 points per star. Is this the charm of the vast world? Love. Love. Wanjie chat group, Xiao Yenling Ji. Wow, the props recycled by Brother Xiao are too powerful, they are too valuable. Huang Rong. Earth dragons, dragon elephants. These creatures actually exist. Shitani Kanako said, I can only see dragons in different worlds in movies, TV shows, and light novels. The great thousand worlds where Shiyujun is located are so terrifying. And the people who killed these creatures are even more terrifying. Li Hani. Are these creatures all killed by Senior Xiao? Xiener. The vast world where Mr. Xiao is located is truly terrifying. Everyone. Terrifying. Xiao said, at Li Hani, it wasn't me who killed it, it was a ferocious beast hunted by the elders in the village. I just touched the light of the village. Huang Rong. Indeed, Senior Xiao comes from an extraordinary force, and he is still very humble. Everyone. +1 Bibidong recycling prop. 90,000 year soul bones, earn 1 star points * 340. Bibidong said, is there a problem with the recycling function of chat groups? 80,000 years of soul beasts are equivalent to the top experts in my world. Bibidong is completely numb. The 80,000 year soul bone is produced from the 80,000 year soul beast. Is the result worth so much points? Compared to the item points collected by other members of Shaoqian world, Bibidong had doubts in his heart. Why does the little world I'm in feel a bit strange? Xiaolongnu. The world where Miss Bibidong is located doesn't feel very powerful either. Xiaolongnu is naturally straightforward and won't beat around the bush. Xiaoyan Lingji. Yes, the 80,000 year soul bone sounds very scary, but why is it so small in points? Huang Rong. When Yan Lingji said this, I feel like the props recycled by Sister Dong are not as powerful anymore. Everyone. Add 1. Seeing everyone chatting, Xiao couldn't help but secretly chuckle. The online version of the power version of the ceiling may be controversial, but the floor tiles are definitely from the love continent. He couldn't help but think of such a sentence. Is there a possibility that the small world where Sister Dong is located is not as powerful as we imagined? Of course, this is just my guess, said Shitani Jianzi. Everyone. Reasonable. Bibidong. I want to be quiet. Bibidong is deeply immersed in self-doubt. She felt like the little world she was in was just average. Xiaoyan Lingji. By the way, Brother Xiao, what are your group leader privileges? Can you tell them? P.S. New book release, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 4. Visualizing the Supreme Bone and Enlightening the Samsara Treasure Technique. You are listening at novel full.audio. Huang Rong. Yes, I'm also very curious. Everyone. Add 1. The group members are very curious about what the so-called group leader privilege is. Sure, you open the personal panel of the chat group to view. Group member. Sure, you, world. The great thousand worlds, realm. Not yet entered the blood-moving realm, permission. 1 star, points. 1 star points. 1650, prop. Currently unavailable, group functions. Red envelopes, recycling, shopping mall, tasks. Group leader permissions. Enhanced, enhancement. Consume star points, enhance props, including but not limited to divine weapons, heavenly and earthly treasures, martial art secrets. Note. 1 star points can only be used to strengthen 1 star items, while 2 star points are used to strengthen 2 star items. Note. 10.1 star points are equal to 1.2 star points, and 10.2 star points are equal to 1.3 star points. In decimal, points can be redeemed up or down. Is this the exclusive golden finger of the group leader? It's amazing. If you find a spiritual medicine, you can enhance its quality by strengthening it. In this way, not only is it beneficial for cultivation, but it can also cause physical transformation and evolution. Sure, you was very happy and excited. In other words, as long as there are enough star points, you can upgrade the water ladle used by the villagers to an Immortal Emperor tool. I just don't know how many stars the Immortal Emperor artifact is. Sure, you. The privileges of group leaders. Sure, you did not conceal anything and briefly explained the effects of the group leader's privileges. Xiao Lingji. Wow, how amazing. Huang Rong. With the speed at which Senior Shiryu earns points, this enhanced function can only be maximized in his hands. Shirgu Jianzi said, yes, this enhancement function is for us. Without corresponding points, we cannot use it. Shiryu Jun and the enhancement function are particularly suitable. Li Hani. In theory. Everyone. Add 1. Bibidong said, Mr. Shiryu, can I entrust you to help me strengthen the props? The points spent on strengthening will be counted towards me, and I can pay some points as compensation. Shiryu said, of course, it's a piece of cake. Bibidong. That's great. Xiao Lingji. I want Xiu brother too. I want too. Shiryu. Do you have points? You want them, you want them. Xiao Lingji. I don't have it now, but I will have it in the future. Brother Shiryu, don't look down on people. Super fierce, Shiryu said, okay, okay. As long as you can afford the points needed for strengthening, I will help you strengthen. Xiao Lingji. Thank you, Brother Shiryu, Li Hani. Can I also ask for your help, Senior? I will also pay you for it. Everyone. Add 1. Shiryu said, of course you can. Li Hani. Thank you very much, Senior Shiryu. Xiao Lingji. Brother Shiryu is so approachable, he must be a very handsome man. Shiryu said, you little flatterer, but that's right. There is no child in the entire Shitsuan village who is even more beautiful than Xiu. Auntie and uncle from the village come to tell Shiryu about their marriage every once in a while. Xiao Yanling Ji. Slightly Brother Shiryu is really ugly, Huang Rong said, Senior Shang Shiryu is not very humble about this. E. Siener. Add 1. Everyone. Add 1. Shiryu said, next time we talk, I'll go offline first. Shiryu wants to find Xiao Dian and Lu Shen. There are some things he wants to verify. Xiao Lingji. Brother Shiryu, goodbye, everyone. Add 1. Shiryu closes the chat group and returns to reality. And the chat group members are still tirelessly discussing and conversing. Yu walked out of the house, walked around the village, and then found Xiao Dian at the village head. Xiao Dian and Ziyun are both practicing beside Shen. Xiao Dian sat cross-legged, his body's essence and blood surging, emitting a buzzing sound. Xiao Dian is practicing. The children of Shimura will come to the old willow tree for any cultivation, practicing here will yield twice the result with half the effort. Yu did not disturb, but quietly observed from the side. Suddenly, a blazing and shining light burst from the chest of the little one. Yu gazed intently, his pupils contracting. Through this ray of light, he saw a bone on Little Bit's chest. Complex runes with intricate patterns flickered on the bones, shining brightly, very obscure, subtle and invisible. This is the supreme bone after nirvana. Although not yet fully nirvana. But Yu had a vision emanating from this bone and gained some insights. Immediately, Yu sat on his knees, focused and composed, and began to comprehend. You begin to contemplate the nirvana supreme bone on Hao's body, and the runes revealed through the supreme femur, realizing the mysteries of the runes and comprehending the technique of reincarnation. You begin to comprehend the technique of reincarnation, and have a series of epiphanes. You have fully understood the mysteries of the technique and have reached the supreme realm of understanding it. Yu opened his eyes and opened his mouth slightly. There is some mysterious information in my mind. It is about the mystery and application of the technique of reincarnation. It's truly worth reaching the full level of comprehension, it hasn't been long since then. The reincarnation treasure tree has been cultivated to the supreme level. You should know that this is the pinnacle of the humanitarian field. If we continue to comprehend, we may need to break through the peak of the human realm and reach the realm of immortality. And Yu's current realm is not even the realm of moving blood. This is like a newborn baby, taking a glance at the mathematical problems that have plagued mathematicians for centuries, and then the problem was solved with great ease. It can only be described in 2 words, outrageous. Subsequently, Yu's gaze fell on Shen, P.S. New book release, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 5. Gluttonous Essence, Working to Change Weapons, Points. You are listening at novelfull.audio. I want to see some clues. But to no avail. Shen seems to be sleeping soundly, it did not emit any breath fluctuations. Are you there, Shen? Yu asked tentatively. No response received, Yu slowly stood up and gave a light bow to Shen before leaving. Returning to his own house, Yu opened the chat group panel. Click on them all, he is preparing to exchange his points for some spiritual medicines. Used to improve physical fitness, accelerate cultivation, and strive to enter the realm of blood transfusion as soon as possible. At that time, we can assist the hunting team in Shicun and make some contributions to the village, at the same time, one can also seek opportunities from the outside world. With Yu's current qualifications, it is reasonable for him not to be noticed by Shen. Yubi is 4 or 5 years older than Xiao Nuo. Xiao Dian has already surpassed Yu on the path of cultivation. After all, little one is born supreme. Before obtaining the golden finger, Yu was just an ordinary person. At most, it's just outstanding among ordinary people. The shopping mall panel appeared before Yu's eyes. There are many star-rated mall options, but only one has been activated. Due to Yu's current permission being 1 star, only 1-star shopping mall can be opened. Quickly, Yu found the corresponding classification and searched for it. My gaze swept through the products one by one, and finally landed on a product column. Gluttonous Essence and Blood, Tao Tai, a relic from ancient times, the son of a dragon, has the ability to swallow the sky and devour the earth. I feel like this suits me very well. As long as the food is good enough and the digestion is fast enough, it has indescribable benefits for the body and cultivation. I've decided it's you. As soon as Yu looked at the price, the melon seeds in his mind buzzed instantly. Moving Blood Realm Gluttony Essence Blood, priced at 10,001 star points. Dong Tian Realm Gluttonous Essence, priced at 100,001 star points. It's too expensive to afford. Shiyu's eyes rolled, he thought for a while, his eyes lit up, and he made a decision. Stepping out of the house, Shiyu went straight to Hunyo's house. Dong dong dong. Auntie, are you at home, Tigress? Shiyu knocked on the door and asked. With a creaking sound, the door was pushed open, revealing a head from behind. It is a cute little girl with a round face and 2 braids tied around her horns. Shiyu, are you here to play with Tigress? Tigress blinked Brimbuling's big eyes and sucked with her thumb in her mouth. Where's your mother? Shiyu pushed open all the doors and rubbed Tiger Girl's head with a smile. Auntie is working in the backyard. Tigress's milk sounds and milk ducts. So, Tiger Girl, Brother Shiryu wants to borrow some things from Uncle and Aunt, is that okay? Shiryu crouched down and asked with a smile. Okay, what does Brother Shiryu like? Just take it and Tigress can make the decision. Tigress patted her chest with her other hand, her little appearance was extremely cute. Speaking, he took his thumb out of his mouth and walked into the room holding Shiryu's hand. But Brother Shiryu must give me some good lean milk to drink. Thinking of that delicious taste, Tigress's cute little face showed an intoxicated expression and licked her lips. Okay. Shiryu smiled and nodded in agreement, then went to the backyard. Auntie. Shiryu led Tigress to a woman and politely greeted her. The woman is sharpening her knife, and the ground is covered with many animal skins. Hey, Xiao is here. The woman put down her knife, stood up, and wiped her hands. After touching Shiryu's bones, he squinted and smiled. Xiao has been growing very fast lately, almost 1.8 meters. Come on, Auntie will make you a fur coat, and you can come and choose the materials yourself. The woman was very enthusiastic and went to get the tools to measure Shiryu's body size. Auntie, no need. Why are you being polite with Auntie, kid? The woman stared and stiffened her face. Shiryu nodded obediently at once, then please trouble Auntie. The Shirlinhu family takes great care of Shiryu, a child without a father or mother. Don't be polite to Auntie. After measuring the size, Shiryu volunteered to help Aunt work. After an hour, Shiryu was sweating profusely and sitting on the stone pier to rest. Xiao, just come over and finish all my work for the next few days. I'm so sorry, come and have a cup of fruit wine. The woman walked over and handed a porcelain bowl in her hand to Shiryu. Thank you, Auntie. Shiryu took it and drank it all in one gulp. Placing the porcelain bowl aside, looking at the woman, she awkwardly scratched her head. To be honest, I would like to borrow some weapons that Uncle Lin who has used from Auntie. Shiryu expressed his demands. What a big deal. Uncle Lin whose weapons are all displayed in the corner of the backyard. Take whatever you want, Auntie will make the decision and treat it as your reward for working for Auntie. The woman waved her hand and said boldly. Thank you, Auntie. With the affirmation of the female host at home, Shiryu rushed to the backyard and arrived at the corner. There is a skeleton here, where many weapons are placed, totaling over 20 pieces. These weapons are all made of animal bones and are the spoils of war for the Stone Forest Tiger, and their quality is superior. Hunyo's father is Lin Shihu, the captain of the Shicun hunting team. Also the first heir to the next village chief. He is the strongest man in Shicun besides the village chief. Uncle Lin Hu, let me borrow it first, and then I will find you better weapons from the imperial court. Shiryu looked at a pair of weapons in front of him with fiery eyes. Then Shiryu picked up each weapon one by one, used the chat group's recycling function for recycling. Shiryu recycling prop. Dragon Horn Elephant Tendon Bow, earns 1 star points * 1100, Shiryu recycles props. And earns 1 star points * 900, after a wave of operations, only 6 out of 20 weapons remain. And Shiyu's 1 star points increased from 1650 to 10,500. It can now be exchanged for the blood-moving realm gluttony essence. Combined with my innate intelligence, gluttonous essence and blood should bring me great surprises. Shiyu, Ante, and Tigress greeted each other and left happily. P.S. New book release, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. This book will be signed tomorrow, and the outline before its release has been written. Readers can rest assured to consume it, as it will be more popular tomorrow. Thank you to the adoptive father of the readers who sent flowers, reviews, and comments. Chapter 6. 100% Fit, Refining Essence and Blood, Understanding. You are listening at novelfull.audio. After returning to your own house, close the doors and windows tightly. You open the Chat City 1-star mall panel. Consume 10,000 points per star to exchange for props. Gluttony Essence Blood, the redeemed items will be temporarily stored in the system space. You took it out from it. A blood-red glow emerged in his palm. Is this the essence of gluttony? You looked around curiously. I noticed that there was nothing special about the blood-red glow in my hand. This seems to be a protection mechanism for chat groups. Out of curiosity, you used the enhancement function to scan a wave. 1-star prop. Gluttony Essence and Blood, the required 1-star points for enhancement are 50,000 points, strengthening requires 50,000 points per star, so after strengthening, will it be the Gluttonous Essence and Blood of the Cave Realm? The Gluttonous Essence and Blood of the Cave Realm require 100,000 star points. If you use the group leader's privilege to strengthen it, wouldn't it directly save 40,000 1-star points? Yu's eyes sparkle. At present, he does not intend to strengthen. One is insufficient integration, the second is the essence and blood of the cave realm, which his body may not be able to carry. Practice requires taking slow steps one by one. Eating in one breath to become fat is not advisable. Let's start blending and refining the gluttonous essence and blood. I don't know how much time it will take. At night, I promised Xiao Bu Dian and Hu Niu that I would boil them animal milk. And with my current physical fitness and the fusion of gluttonous essence and blood, is there really no problem? This is a relic from ancient times. To be honest, Yu was very anxious in his heart. As this thought falls, a voice without any emotional fluctuations came from Yu's mind. Is it possible to merge a 1-star prop? Taotai Essence and Blood. Yes/no. The items purchased in the Wanjia Chat Group Mall are 100% suitable for the buyer, 100% fit. This is too convenient, isn't it? Yu's eyebrows lit up with joy. The blood between close relatives cannot reach 100% compatibility. Even creatures in the same realm as ancient heritage, if you want to absorb and refine the opponent's essence and blood, a slight mistake can lead to a critical death. Not to mention humans and ancient heritage species. The items exchanged from the mall can perfectly match the redeemer. In this way, Yu no longer has any worries to worry about. Yes. Yu did not hesitate to choose. In the next moment, the blood-red glow in the palm slowly suspended until it reached the center of the eyebrows, and then disappeared into Yu's skin. Subsequently, the blood inside Yu's body boiled, and his skin shone with sparkling radiance. One glowing particle after another flickers, and there is also a gluttonous roar echoing in the mind. Yu's whole body turned red, and fine sweat broke out on his skin. A vast force swam through his body, charging into all his limbs. Every inch of Yu's flesh and blood has a spot of light, like a deity. This is a manifestation of divine runes, which continuously extract the creations of heaven and earth and incorporate them into the body. Time passes by little, and the sun sets in the west. Yu was immersed in this strange state. The physical body undergoes transformation. The 5 organs and 6 viscera inside the body are transparent, and the bones are sparkling. There are some runes condensed together, shining with radiance, merging with flesh and blood, transforming into divine radiance, indistinguishable from each other. After a brief Qingming festival, Xiao began to realize his own changes. You refine the essence and blood of the gluttonous gluttony, combine it with your own transformation, and engage in enlightenment. Through continuous epiphany, you comprehend the inherent divine power of the gluttony clan. Devouring. You start practicing the devouring power, you understand the mystery of the devouring power, and have a series of epiphanes. Your understanding of the devouring power has reached the supreme realm. Ingestion power. Evolve the black hole furnace, swallow the sky and the earth, and also absorb the divine essence into the body to refine your body. Xiao slowly opened his deep black eyes, which were shining brilliantly. I slightly moved my muscles and bones, waved my arm, surprisingly, a gust of wind blew around. Xiao was pleasantly surprised and felt it slightly. I now have 6,000 to 7,000 pounds of tremendous strength with a wave of my arms. At the beginning of the blood-moving realm, it was just a huge force of 8,000 pounds, but now I am even stronger than little Dian. It's truly the essence and blood of ancient heritage. This is the powerful effect brought by 100% harmony. At this moment, Xiao can already compare to the offspring of the ancient heritage. This feeling of becoming stronger fascinates Xiao very much. Doing points and accumulating points, with the power of devouring, my speed of cultivation to the blood-moving realm will not be too slow. Xiao made a cultivation plan and joined the hunting team in Shicun after entering the blood-moving realm. Xiao walked out of the house, holding several cans of animal milk and some wild fruits. These wild fruits were all picked by uncle from the wild by the hunting team. Xiao came to the stove in the village with something and started cooking animal milk. Xiao Dian and Hunyou rushed over, eagerly anticipating the scent. Especially the little one who was in a hurry was spinning around in place, constantly asking. "Are you okay? Brother Xiao?" "Almost, almost." After a moment, the hot animal milk came out of the furnace, and sweet wild fruits were added, making the taste even sweeter. Tigress and little Dian were very satisfied while drinking animal milk. Two little guys, one holding Xiao's left thigh and the other holding Xiao's right thigh. "I love brother Xiao the most. Even a little one." Xiao looked at the two little nannies, feeling a bit amused. Time flies, 10 days pass by in a flash. Xiao, who mastered the power of gluttony, greatly increased his appetite, causing great distress to the uncles of the hunting team. Xiao voluntarily proposed to join the hunting team in the village. Hunter Captain Lin Shihu refused because Xiao was too young. It's too dangerous to let a child around 10 years old follow them out of the village for hunting. It's absolutely not acceptable. At least we have to wait until Xiao gets married and has children at the age of 12, leaving behind his bloodline, consider joining the hunting team again. Xiao had no choice but to leave this matter unresolved. De Huang, a hunting area in Shicun. The men of the hunting team returned to the village carrying large bodies of ferocious beasts. Captain Hu, carrying the corpses of 2 giant beasts, suddenly stopped in his tracks. P.S. New book release, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 7. Bancun intercepts the Shicun hunting team, deceiving others too much. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Lin Hu Gu, why don't you leave? Hunting team member Shoshan saw Lin Hu standing still and stopped to ask. What's up, is there any movement? Another burly man spoke up, his name is Jiaofei. Lin Hu, Shoshan, and Jiaofei are the 3 strongest men in the hunting team. The adventure hunting team members also looked curiously at the captain Lin Hu. The stone forest tiger tied the 2 fierce beast corpses he was carrying on his shoulders with ropes and handed them over to Shoshan. You take these ferocious beasts back first, and I'll go hunt a few more ferocious beasts. Our hunting quota has exceeded the limit today. Shoshan asked inexplicably. Xiao and Xiaohao, as well as the young bird Ziyun, have been eating a lot lately and are both in a critical period of cultivation. Especially Xiaohao, he feels stronger than us men. We need to hunt more prey. Alright, you guys go back first, I'll go get 2 more prey. Linhu grinned and waved his hand at the crowd, pulling out his broad sword from behind and walking towards the mountains and forests. Not long after walking, a fierce roar from the jungle shook the mountains and forests. A few exotic beasts were fighting fiercely in the mountains and forests, and they fought outside. The stone forest tiger quickly crawled towards a thicket, hiding its body shape, prepare a praying mantis catching cicadas and a yellow sparrow at the back. Brother Lin Hu, we're also here. Shi Shoshan's voice was faint, and he and the 4 men heard the big commotion caused here. Worried that the stone forest tiger would be difficult to handle alone, they rushed to provide support. Shi Jiaofei took several men and brought their prey back to the village. Shu. You're here at the right time. There are 7 or 8 fierce beasts fighting in chaos here. We're really lucky, let's just wait. Shi Linhu made a gesture and lowered his voice. Our luck is really lacking. Yeah, these ferocious beasts have all been brought back to the village, so the children in the village can have a good meal for a while. Shi Shoshan and others nodded, their faces showing signs of joy. Shi Linhu and others secretly observed and seized the opportunity to enter. About a quarter of an hour passed, and the strange beasts in the chaos were injured and fell one after another. The winner is a twin-headed rhinoceros, covered in scars and bleeding profusely. At this moment it is stepping on the remains of 2 fierce beasts, looking up and howling angrily, as if in a victorious posture. The double-headed rhinoceros is red in color, and there is true blood preserved in its horns. Eating its meat can make people's muscles, bones, and skin firm like iron blocks. Although this ferocious beast is far inferior to the ancient relic species, but it can also be considered one of the top fierce beasts in the wilderness. Hands on. With a loud roar from Shi Linhu. Everyone immediately rushed out of the bushes at a speed as fast as a gust of wind, instantly surrounding their 2-headed hornets. Chong. Shi Linhu and others wielded weapons and directly attacked the vital points of the 2-headed rhinoceros, effortlessly taking it down. Ha ha ha, go back to the village. Shi Linhu and others carried the corpses of fierce beasts and returned to the village happily. The vast wilderness is covered with yellow sand, and the visibility is extremely low. Shi Jiaofei and a group of villagers were dragging the bodies of fierce beasts on their way back to Shicun. Pop it. Suddenly, Shi Jiaofei stepped on the ground and fell directly. Damn it, it's another beast pit set up by the people of the village. It's careless. Shi Jiaofei was shocked, and below were sharp traps shining with cold rays, 3 or 4 meters long, very penetrating. The entire beast pit is over 10 meters deep. However, Shi Jiaofei acted quickly and immediately loosened the thick rope in his hand. Puff. The body of the ferocious beast fell and was instantly pierced by a sharp trap. Shi Jiaofei quickly pulled out 2 short knives from his waist, stabbed them into the wall, slowed down his falling speed, and then used his strength to stop in mid-air. The wall is made up of dry soil and is not strong enough to support for a long time. Feilu, are you okay? The urgent call from the villagers came from above. I'm fine, throw the rope down and pull me up. Shi Jiaofei wiped a handful of sweat and gasped for breath, shouting. A hemp rope as thick as a rolling pin was dropped from above. Shi Jiaofei held the hemp rope that bound the prey in one hand and the hemp rope thrown from above in the other. A few big men above, riveting hard, pulled Shi Jiaofei and 2 prey up. Damn it, don't these poor villagers have their own hunting area? The people of Ba village have repeatedly crossed the border and set traps along the way. A few of our brothers accidentally fell into the trap and are still lying at home recuperating. The greedy and insatiable village people are simply deceiving others too much. The villagers clenched their fists and were filled with righteous indignation. Forget it, as long as it's okay, we'll transport these prey back to the village first. We need to be careful next and not fall into the trap. Shi Jiaofei sighed and grabbed the hemp rope with both hands, dragging his prey towards the village. The others also brought their prey and followed carefully. Shi Jiaofei and others are carrying their prey, and there are still a few miles away from Shicun. While walking, suddenly several rapid sounds of breaking through the air rang out. Xiao xiao xiao, arrows as numerous as cow hair, shot like pouring rain. Enemy attack, quickly use prey as cover. Shi Jiaofei drank loudly and commanded calmly in the face of danger. Everyone immediately leaned against their backs, pulled the hemp rope, erected the prey, erected the meat shield fortress, and above it was covered with animal bone shields. Xiao xiao xiao, arrows danced wildly, and the meat shield fortress composed of prey was instantly shot into the shape of a hedgehog. The arrow pierced through the flesh and blood of the fierce beast, injuring the people inside. Keep the prey and let you go back to the village. If not, shoot them on the spot. A cold and piercing voice came. The speaker is a young man, wearing a fur hat and steel armor, hold a large black bow, aim with the bow, and if someone shows their head, shoot them with arrows. P.S. New book release, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 8. Village Chief, little one goes out of the village, arrogant to the extreme. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Within a meat shield fortress built by prey. Feilu, what should we do? A man asked anxiously. Shi Jiaofei had an arrow inserted into his left arm, but the entire arrow did not enter, the wound is ferocious and constantly bleeding. Shi Jiaofei drew out his short sword, chopped off the arrow shaft, and in pain, bared his teeth and inhaled, biting his teeth, he tore off a piece of cloth and wrapped it around the wound. His eyes were cold and he looked at the people around him. Everyone suffered varying degrees of injuries. Then, through the cracks, he observed the situation outside and found that the other party was indeed from Bancun. There are over 20 of them, as if they have come prepared. If we go to war with the other party, we will definitely suffer heavy casualties. Shi Jiaofei exhaled a mouthful of turbid air and said in a deep voice. Give them the prey, let's go back to the village to find the village chief and receive Lin Hu and the mountain guards. One of the men gritted his teeth and said unwillingly. We're feeling too frustrated like this. If we don't bring back the prey from this hunt, the children will be starving. Shi Jiaofei lowered his head and said helplessly. There's no way, we can't have both humans and prey. There's still some inventory in the village. Let's eat less these days and let the children have enough to eat. Everyone was furious and nodded, but that was all they could do. We agree. Give you the prey and let us go back to the village. We hope you keep your word. The sound of Shi Jiaofei came out. Then he pushed away the prey, held a shield and a broadsword, and walked out. The others were also very vigilant, back with Shi Jiaofei. Okay, keep the prey and let you go. The young man who used his bow to gather energy spoke up, withdrew his bow, and waved his hand. The villagers immediately withdrew their bows and arrows, allowing Shi Jiaofei and others to leave safely. Although this is a boy of 14 or 15 years old, he has a great momentum. Most of the people in the village are led by him, indicating that his status in the village is not low. Bancun, let them go like this. It's too easy, isn't it? A villager beside the young man asked in surprise. What do you know? If all the hunters in Shicun are dead, who would go hunting so many murderers for us? Bancun gave him a disdainful glance, then pointing to the prey that had been shot into hedgehogs in front of him, he laughed and said. In the future, we only need to send people to keep an eye on the people of Shicun, as long as they go hunting outside the village. We will ambush on the necessary path for the people of Shicun to return to the village, so as to continuously intercept their prey. Upon hearing this, everyone in Bancun was enlightened and praised one after another. You still have foresight, Bancun. Undoubtedly, you are the successor of the village chief. With you here, why not settle in the wilderness? Bafeng laughed heartily and then took away the prey hunted by the Shicun people with the Batsuan people. Shicun, village head. Village chief Shi Yunfeng is holding a bone book, preaching to Xiao Bu Dian and the children. Village chief, things are not going well. Shi Jiaofei was the first to rush back to the village. More than 20 people will be dispatched from the village. The whole story of the robbery in the hunting area of Shicun is told to the village chief Shi Yunfeng. Let's go quickly to pick up Lin Hu and his team. The village chief was swift and resolute, walking out of the village with a cane, and his speed was not slower than that of a young strong man. Grandpa, I'm also going to help uncles. Xiao Bu Dian quickly caught up. His current strength has far surpassed that of strong men such as Stone Forest Tiger, but he lacks combat experience. So, the village chief took some strong men from the village, as well as Xiao Bu Dian, to meet Shi Linhu and others. Shi Linhu, Shi Shoshan, and others were dragging their prey back to Shicun on the way. Unexpectedly, he bumped into a village resident who had just robbed prey such as Shi Jiaofei. The Stone Forest Tiger's eyes widened. At a glance, it was evident that the prey dragged by the villagers was the fierce beast they had hunted before. People from Ba village, why are you coming to our hunting area in Shi village? Shi Shoshan put down his prey and held a wolf-toothed stick, questioning the people of the village. Shi Linhu and others also drew out their weapons and stood beside Shi Shoshan, their eyes serious. They are afraid that Shi Jiaofei and others have already been poisoned by the people of Shicun. Hihi, what is the hunting area of your stone village? Is there a name for your stone village written here? The wilderness is an unowned land, where capable people reside. The prey has come to our door again, and our luck is really good. Bafeng looked at Shi Linhu and others with a playful expression in his eyes, licking his lips with his tongue. Hand over your prey, otherwise you won't be able to leave safely. The villagers shouted and then all drew out their weapons, aiming at Shi Linhu and others. There are only 6 people on the side of Shi Linhu, while the other side has more than 20 people, which is a huge disparity in combat power. The ferocious beasts we hunt in Shicun are all in your hands. What happened to them when you flew the stone dragon? Shi Shoshan was not afraid, took a step forward, his face twitching with veins, clenched his fists, and angrily asked. Oh, you said those people from Shicun were killed by us. Why, are you going down to accompany them? Bafeng played with the big bow in his hand, and his playfulness grew stronger. He deliberately said so. The slightly raised lips, the flickering contempt and mockery in his eyes all showcase his arrogance. P.S. New books set sail, seeking care, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 9. Xiao Bu Dian Show Off, 4th Watch, Seeking Data. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The little bastard from Ba village, I'll fuck your mother. Upon hearing this, Shi Shoshan couldn't hold back any longer. His chi and blood rushed towards the heavenly spirit cap, and he grabbed the wolf-tooth stick and rushed forward. Shi Linhu and others also charged with weapons. My temper is quite hot, but my strength is a bit lacking. Bafeng gave a cold smile and arched with a bow. The arrows, unable to catch their eyes, shot fiercely away with remnants. Puzzy. Shi Shoshan's arms, legs, and other parts were all hit by arrows, and blood surged uncontrollably. Later, Shi Linhu and others who rushed forward were also shot into sieves, covered in arrows and penetrated deep into the bone marrow. There are too many opponents, and Shi Linhu and others have no strength to fight back at all. He was seriously injured and lost his combat ability. Damn it! You scumbags will be punished. Shi Shoshan angrily pounded the ground, his whole body dripping with blood, and he had turned into a bloody person. Your mouth is very cheap, then let's keep you silent forever. Bafeng grabbed an arrow and walked over, with one foot supporting Shi Shoshan's chin. He grabbed the arrow and thrust fiercely. You dare to harm my uncle. Step by step, the sound of swift footsteps sounded, and a small figure came at lightning speed. It's just a little one. Xiao Dian held a huge stone in both hands, his arms glowing, and a rune flashed away. The giant stone was thrown by a small dot. The boulder swept through a long arc in the air, shaking the air and carrying a strong gust of wind, crashing into the wind. Bafeng was about to stab the arrow in his hand into Shi Shoshan's throat, but suddenly a strong sense of crisis struck, and the body suddenly retreated, avoiding the boulder. With a loud bang, the giant rock smashed into a deep pit on the ground, showing how terrifying the force was. Xiao Dian saw Shi Shoshan and others covered in bruises, his face furrowed, and his eyes filled with intense anger. "Uncle, did these bad people hurt you?" Xiao Dian walked to Fu Qi Shi Shoshan, his eyes slightly red, and he turned his head to glare at the group led by Feng Feng. Shi Linhu and others were surprised by Xiao Dian's arrival and his performance. When there was only a little one, everyone's expression became even more severe. "Xiao Dian, did you come alone?" Shi Linhu endured the excruciating pain and asked. "The village chief's grandfather is also here, he will arrive soon." Xiao Dian shook her head. That's good." Shi Linhu breathed a sigh of relief. If there were only a little one, it would not be able to turn the situation around. In the distance, Bafeng looked at the huge pit, feeling extremely frightened. If he is hit by a boulder, he will either die or be injured. Bafeng looked at Xiao Dian, and a fierce expression flashed in his eyes. Having such great power at such a young age is a disaster, and this son must not be left behind. Why are you grabbing the prey we rely on for survival and shooting my uncles? Why are you so unreasonable? Xiao Dian glared angrily at the group of people in Ban village, clenched his fists, and his face turned red with anger. "Little thing, brother, this will teach you the way to survive in the wilderness. It's the law of the jungle, not reasoning with others. Strive to live longer in your next life." Bafeng's eyes were icy cold, holding a large bow, with the bowstring pulled full and 8 arrows in an instant. Arrows are aimed at the vital points of the little one, using extremely cruel methods. "You are a bad person, not my brother." Little Dian waved his arms and the runes flowed, transforming into a simple black patterned giant cauldron, blocking all the arrows. "Is it a treasure?" Ba village was shocked. It looked like a child of only 4 or 5 years old, who could actually activate the treasure to transform into a cauldron. "No, it's not a treasure, it's bone script." A senior villager exclaimed in surprise. "What?" The people of Shicun are horrified. "How old is this child?" "He can use the power of bone script." The mystery of bone culture, cultivating to the extreme, has the ability to transform decay into magic. All kinds of earth-penetrating treasures are formed from bone inscriptions. A young child with such talent appeared in Shimura. If allowed to grow freely, the village will definitely face retaliation in the future and will definitely be destroyed. All the villagers in the village, shoot and kill this young child from Shicun with all your might, and eradicate them from the roots. An elderly man from the village shouted loudly and gave instructions. In an instant, all the villagers in the village, holding a big bow and pulling the bowstring to the full moon, aimed at the little one. Shwa 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 shwa. Countless arrows, blocking the sky and sun, shot fiercely at the little one. If the little one retreats, the arrow will shoot towards Shi Linhu and others in the rear. If it doesn't retreat, this sky full of arrows will shoot little Dian into a sieve. The people of Ba village are all a group of animals, snatching prey from our village, and now they have to shoot a young child. Shi Linhu and others are eager to crack their eyelids, and even if they crawl on the ground, they must climb to protect the little one. "Uncle, I can do it." Xiao Dian had a stubborn expression on her face, let out a roar, and turned her bone script. Her small body shone brilliantly, runes surge and sparkle like fireworks, evolving into a huge light curtain, resisting arrows like strong winds and rain. "I can't hold on anymore." Xiao Dian's face turned crimson, and he couldn't hold on to so many attacks. P.S. New books set sail, seeking care, seeking collection, seeking flowers, seeking comments, seeking everything. Chapter 10. The Battle of Two Villages, where the newcomers move blood and become. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Ba Village, you are bullying people too much. The voice of aging vicissitudes resounds like thunder. The village chief Shi Yunfeng arrived, waved his cane, and a dazzling divine light swept away. Bang! The ground in front of the villagers exploded, and smoke and dust surged into the sky. The villagers all stopped and showed fear. Because the village chief and the strong men of Shicun have arrived. The people of Ba village gathered together, wary of the people of Shi village. The strong men of Shicun went to help Shi Linhu and others, and gave them simple medicine and bandages. Shi Yunfeng, you dare to leave the village, I really didn't expect it. Suddenly, a gloomy voice rang out. Immediately, the village chief of Ba village, Ba Asphalt, slowly walked over and stood in front of the Ba village people, with a cold smile. Ha ha ha, our village chief has also arrived. You Shicun should wait for the destruction of the village. Behind, Feng Feng burst out laughing and arched an arrow at Xiao Dian, very provocative. With a wave of his cane, Shi Yunfeng easily flicked away the arrow and calmly looked at the asphalt, slowly speaking. How about we both give up and go back to the village separately? On the side of Shimura, there are too many casualties. Once a war breaks out, the casualties will definitely be more severe than the other side. Village chief, you can't agree to them. That little doll is already able to use the power of bone inscriptions. We must eradicate the root cause, otherwise we will suffer endlessly. Bafeng loudly reminds. Yeah, village chief. The people of Ba village also tried their best to kill Xiao Dian. Shi Yunfeng, hand over this young child, and everyone in your village will be safe and sound. If not, With a sneer from Ba Asphalt, a pitch-black bow appeared in his hand. His gaze was fixed on a small with a hint of threat and killing intent in his eyes. Ba Asphalt, you insist on starting a big battle between villages. Aren't you afraid of being attacked by various villages' uprisings due to the lack of rules and regulations? Village Chief Shi Yunfeng said coldly, it's impossible to hand over the little one. Hee, I'll kill you and merge your women and children into the village. At that time, the sacrificial lord of our village will break through. Who dares to make a fuss? Ba Asphalt showed a cruel smile, very confident. Ba village has been crazily grabbing prey from Shi village recently. One of the reasons is that the sacrificial spirit of Ba village is about to break through, requiring a large amount of essence and blood. If you think my Shicun is a soft persimmon that can be kneaded by anyone, then you can give it a try. Shi Yunfeng held an arm bone in his hand, which was the ancestral artifact of Shicun. It is a terrifying treasure left by an ancient ferocious beast king, which can be activated to unleash its immense power. Roar! A roar came from the mountains and forests, and a group of huge creatures rushed out to the people of the village. This is a group of giant wolves, with majestic bodies and strong muscles, reaching up to 5 meters high, thick wolf fur, like a armor, covering the entire body. This group of giant wolves opened their huge mouths to the people of Shicun, revealing sharp teeth and being extremely fierce. There are over 30 giant wolves in this group, which are ferocious beasts raised by the village and are blessed by the village's sacrificial spirit. Shi Yunfeng, I'll give you 15 minutes to make a decision. As soon as time comes, none of you from Shicun will stay. With his hands on his back and cold eyes swept away, he issued an ultimatum. Upon hearing the other party's words, everyone in Shimura fell silent and fell into a dead silence. Village chief, let's fight against this group of miscellaneous people. Shi Jiaofei gritted his teeth, and the wound on his angry arm burst open. Yeah, I fought against this group of awkward kids. The people of Shimura have expressed that they will never give up on little one, nor will they give up on any Shimura people. Shi Yunfeng remained silent, but instead used the power of bone inscriptions to help Shi Linhu and others heal their injuries. With tears in his eyes, Xiao Dian tugged at the village chief's sleeve and choked up, saying, "Grandpa village chief, hand over Xiao Dian and let the uncles live. Xiao Dian misses his parents." The village chief, Shi Yunfeng, trembled in his heart and rubbed the little one's head before saying softly, "Be a little obedient, your parents haven't died. They will come back to find you. With the village chief and grandfather around, you won't have any trouble. Why don't parents come to find Xiao Dian?" Xiao Dian rubbed her eyes and lowered her head in frustration. "Because Xiao Dian had a serious illness when he was young, your parents went to find medicine for you. They will come back when they find the medicine, so you need to grow up healthy and wait for them to come back." The village chief had a kind and comforting expression on his face. But Xiao Dian looked at the people in the opposite village. The village chief saw the little one's concern and clenched his arm bone, showing a smile. "Don't worry, Grandpa is here. Shicun, under the old willow tree. Xiu blocks all external connections and makes every effort to break through the blood transfer realm. After all, he is next to Shen, and there is no safer place than here." Boom! Shiyu's qi and blood were rolling, emitting muffled sounds like a dragon's chant. Shiyu slowly opened his eyes as exquisite as lightning, his aura as deep as the sea, like a 10 fierce cub, extremely intimidating. Breakthrough. Shiyu has broken through the blood-moving realm. Wave your arms, the air roars. During these days, Shiyu stayed up day and night, meditating and practicing besides eating. He could read the mysteries of bone inscriptions once. By devouring divine powers, absorbing the essence of heaven and earth, refining the flesh and soul, and transforming them. Now that Shiyu has entered the blood-moving realm, he possesses a tremendous power of 50,000 pounds. However, this is not Shiyu's limit. If we include the power of bone inscriptions, it will only be even more terrifying. A gentle breeze blows, gently swaying the branches and leaves of the old willow tree. Shen is paying attention to the young man Shiyu. In just 10 days, he laid an incredibly solid foundation and broke through to the realm of blood transfer. At the beginning, moving blood is the peak. All of this highlights the extraordinary nature of this young man. P.S. New book Seek Care, collection, flowers, reviews, and everything. 1,000 fresh flowers and updates, with 10 updates on the first day. The data has not been updated, and the author is a bit flustered. Please provide the data.